Hello, welcome to the WatchaMania Dynamite, Washington D.C. Watchalong and live reactions. That is a mouthful with a lot of W's, but I'm Advi Devin hosting this shit and kicking it off. I cursed right away. Oh well, kicking it off with a clean intro, almost flawless, but I did a swear. How y'all doing? It might be time to pull that Ibushi trigger, baby. Yeah, I'm so here for it. And Yo-Yo is really out here with all the hearts. Big hearts for all the people. Hearts. Sorry, I'm very hyped. Mainly because this is definitely going to be the highlight of my day, and I know it's going to be a banging episode, so it's just like, in the last 10 minutes, I've been like, oh man, that's right. This is going to be one of those shows. I'm like, Ibushi could face Moxley. Yeah. Yes! That's actually a really fun shout. If that's what ends up happening. Ooh. Oh my gosh, Ibushi versus Mox. That's a match. It's a match. Since Claudio can't team, let him see you. You know, that's Claudio and Yuta, definitely. I feel like they've been the established team of BCC thus far. Bookie, and I'm excited for today because, yo, shout out to you, Devin. Congrats on graduating, moving on to the next grade. Keep up the grind, my dude, but enjoy your summer break. Yes, happy early birthday to Bailey from Resident Bailey Stan. Crystal Claire, how you doing, fam? What's up? Yeah, Brian facing Okada and Mox facing Ibushi. Now this is the forbidden door we dreamed of. Last year was really establishing this concept, and this year is going to be really like showing us the potential of it, you know? Just 2 more years and then done with that. Hell yeah, Steph. It's funny because in some regions of the country, you can already train to be a wrestler. Like Nick Wayne is a classic example. He's made waves. Dude is 17 right now. And maybe we're all in. They could go Kunosuke versus Ibushi, since AEW will probably do Takeshita versus. Takeshita versus Omega 2. That'll be fun, especially with this added weight behind it. There's growth of Takeshita. And I'm pretty sure they've had matches outside of AEW as well. I could be wrong, but I think so. What are we looking at on time? Okay. Gonna have to ride this song. I probably won't even finish this song, and then I'll be popping open the Nord. Yes. Extremely caffeinated for no good reason, I am. When is Bailey's birthday? Getting the feeling like it's like the same as mine. Is she also a Cancer? Omega could take the L against him, so Dakota should beat. Yes! Especially because, like, that's the big comparison, right? You know, like, Takeshita is compared to Ibushi in the way I've seen Rhea compared to Charlotte at one point. Rhea has since moved far away from that image. And likewise, I feel like Takeshita has plenty of time to move away from this image as well. But it's still one of those things that's happening right now. It's like, ooh, some weight there. Like, you can really play off of that. I think that's exactly what's going to happen, Chris. But I will also say, as we're about to start Dynamite, I've been pushing this more recently. We're going to keep the subject of conversation to the show. So I'll also ask our enforcers to moderate that. It would be sick, yeah. Like, that's why I'm saying, like, I do dig it, but also, once we get into Dynamite, I want the focus to be on Dynamite and AEW stuff. Especially because that show moves so fast. The thing about AEW is it's a sprint, in a way, through the episodes. It's like it's segment after segment. Every single second is capitalized on. Thank you much, Cam. Appreciate it. And with that being said, I'm firing up the Nord. It's kind of a pause to this music here. Not needed anymore. Yes. Nord, I believe, is currently opening up. Greetings all. Hello, Lone Star. How goes, friend? What are we doing here? Where's the show? Or I'm so confused. Where's the current schedule? It doesn't. Its layout has changed here. Alrighty. We're opening with the we're opening with the world title eliminator. My bad on all the delay and buffering, dead air, and such. Seems like the layout has changed on AEW Plus, and I just couldn't find the live feed for Dynamite for some reason. All right. Looks like I completely missed Adam Cole's entrance. Do apologize about that. All right, my bad. Yo, he's firing up this crowd. Apparently, you're also trying to find it? Oh, me? Keep trying to find it? Oh, yeah. I intend to, but at the same time, I need the Nord to be on. Am I not signed in? Is that what it is? Did it run out for me or something? Yep, strutting over. MJF, baby. He's got to hit us with the hip swivel. Okay. Didn't even want to get the crowd shot on it. They just wanted to see MJF being fed up. But anyways, y'all, do drop a thumbs up on this video if you haven't already. Do apologize about the issues here at the beginning. Oh, he just snatched somebody's popcorn. All right, be that way then, dude. That guy looks like the host of Barstool Wrestling. Damn. Oh, yeah, that popcorn had to be like at least $8. Where are they at? Again. Not Chicago. So right here in the mid-title. Washington, D.C. Oh, yeah, that shit's expensive. It's gotta be, right? Ooh, you'd be done, dude. That's a quick way to catch a charge. Because right before the show, they warn you that you're subject to that exact thing if you're on the ground floor. I honestly thought that 8-man tag was going to open the show. All right, when we go to commercial break, I think I'm going to try and fire up Nord again, see if I can make the thing do the thing. Because it looks like it's telling me that I'm not subscribed to AEW Plus anymore, which is really weird to me. Oi! He's going to wreck that arm. Classic work the left arm. Well, he swinged first. Doesn't matter, dude. The show will literally tell you you're subject to being part of the show in this way. Check your fight subscriptions. Okay. I do in fact have it, yeah. Nope, I have it. That's weird. Oi! Ate that apron. Yeesh by the hair, this prick. Why would you do that? That guy was loving it. Put his hand up and was like, hey, go for it. Woof. Exactly what I was thinking. Like, he's setting up for that arm bar. You already know. I don't know what all that was that Bryce just did. He waved no at the thing, and then he was like, you see, but that's exactly it, right? You really do back yourself into this corner, like the ref might not disqualify you kind of thing. Just because he knows you're trying to get disqualified. What a prick. Adam Cole as babyface in peril is definitely different. I really appreciate Taz's points here. It's great commentary. Oh! You see, that's kind of fucked up. That's Swerve's finisher, dude. It's straight at the JML driver. Well, it's more of a... Is it a pump handle variant that Swerve does? I mean, it's still practically identical. MGF smooth says like a rev serve. Kind of. I actually, you know what? I can't quite agree with that. He does wrestle that kind of pace in a way, you know? It's really... He would. He's hitting us with the Shawn Michaels. But he uses some, like... That was a real indie move right there. He's done quite a few indie moves slash spots in his day. They're just few and far between. He does them sparingly and with purpose, which is honestly the best way you can do those kind of things. Oh, that was great. Tuned up the band and got shut down. Oh! Blood tablet is blood. What are you going under there for? What's under there? So hard for me to tell whether that blood tablet. I automatically jumped to blood tablet because it was so quick. Yeah, look, like it's literally instantaneous, but that is possible. It straight up dislodged a tooth. But it looked like he ate that kick that hard. Nice pump kick. Ooh, he's using that arm. He's trying to put it to use. Nice. Oh, he landed on that arm. Okay. That really showed me it's a work, thankfully. The arm is now in use. There he goes. He goes, let me in! Come in, my friend. Hello, welcome, how do? Also just made a killer dinner. Yo, dope. Shout out to you, dude. Ooh. I think they did a call. I think they called TBS on this. They would have had a commercial break by now, normally. And you know what? Good on them. This is world title implications here. Comes the boom. Ow. Oh. Oh, on the double underhook shoulder breaker. That's rough. I grabbed it with my right shoulder even though it was his left. Hey, Ushigoroshi. Love it. Love that. Fries topped with homemade cheese, curds, and bacon. Hell yeah. If that ain't a country dinner, I'll tell you what. I love that. Gravy fries. I think I have only had gravy fries now once or twice in my life. Very interesting. Mixed experiences. Oh, he said, no, you're not pulling down that knee pad. I love that. I can appreciate that. The committing to the gimmick. Like, no. If you pull down that knee pad, it might be the end for me. Like, he's putting over the deadliness of taking down the knee pad by stopping him from doing it. Oh, that was bad. The way his leg collapsed there. Oh, no. Because you're not supposed to, because the thing is, it's the base. Stack the joints. Knee over foot. When you do that landing on your knee thing for like a backbreaker or whatever. So, and you saw how his leg fell over the sideways like that. That could have been a meniscus. The way he keeps holding at that leg, that is concerning. Somebody has a 2.5 sign. Shout out to them. I've seen people who have a 2 emote. I actually had an Aubrey emote where she's like desperately on the ground like this with her arm up too. No, I just paused the show. My bad. So... But it was too small to tell. I feel like I would have to outline it or like a 2.99 emote. Yeah, you saw that? How his leg gave out? That was bad. I hope he's okay. It looks like he's going to try and work through it and hope that... Oh, no. Oh, he grabbed the rope. Thank goodness. I thought they were about to fall back. I was so concerned. The bonking, the clasping of the head with the thighs, that was awesome. I've never seen anybody stop Undertaker from tombstoning them that way. Oh! Rest in peace, baby. All right, there it is. All right. Gonna fire up the Nord really quick. Do apologize about turbulence. Expect a little bit of buffering. And do apologize if it's here or on the Discord. Just trying to really make this this commercial-free experience happen.
You had the chance to bring them back.
You can't turn back time to stop what happened.
I can say that. So why don't we...
The Lazarus Project, all new Sundays at 9 on TNT.
Are we a reflection of our places in life, or are they reflections of us? Could we have been somebody else if we'd taken a right turn instead of a left?
Ooh.
Or if we'd taken the place
Now it looks like he's
the one uptown. We went downtown. We'd be fabulous or fantabulous.
Yes, yes.
Why is it taking so long?
Kind of spicy. Without the breading, this juicy fillet is served classic or spicy on a toasted brioche bun. Try it for just $4.99. No.
It looks like it's not available. Alrighty. Should have restabilized. Cannot find it. I'm starting to think... I'm thinking it might be the country that I'm going to. It's no longer available in UK or something. Live. Okay, we're back. That was rough. Yeah, my internet was just like, the fuck's going on, dude? Hold up, let me close all the other Nord stuff. Yeah. Sorry, y'all. I think this Dynamite not be... This week's Dynamite's probably not going to be a commercial-free experience. Do apologize for our Discord users and really for us here in general. I'm gonna... But yeah, I'm hyped. Not hyped for Punk. I get that. I get that. I totally get that. I'm having a hard time deciding, honestly. Oh, my bad. Let me just settle. Woohoo. No worries, Craig. Also, welcome, friend. There we go. There we go. It's not exactly tech issues. I think it's... I'm thinking that Fight Plus, specifically AEW Plus, no longer offers AEW Dynamite in UK. And that's the place that I typically teleport to, if you will, to watch Dynamite. Boom! Hello there, friend. Hold up, hold up. We got this. I just caused drama. One way to stop him from doing. Only himself. I am a cautiously optimistic person. Oi! Nice kick out. Immediate into the crossface. Let's go. Do apologize as well to our VOD users who are having trouble staying synced with us due to my shenanigans. I'm going to have to do some investigating. I'm here for wrestling. I'll say that much. I'll say that much. That's Hassan. This is definitely the highlight of my night. I still see it. AEW Plus is available, but I just went onto my AEW Plus and I could not find the feed to the current live Dynamite anywhere. It would only give me, scrolling everywhere, there's only links to past Dynamites or past pay-per-views. Oh, into the yes lock, into the label lock. Did enjoy the Xbox showcase yesterday. It was nice. Glad to hear it, fam. Yes. I think that's exactly it, Craig. I think they're trying to make it be available in only select countries and shit like that. Yes, exactly, Hex, and I feel bad that my technical issues have distracted me from it. Not even tech issues, but my teleportation issues, rather. There we go. Long limbs, baby. Put them to use. The thing about them is, like, they're both counter wrestlers as well, so even when they pick up the pace, it can be wild. It is, but I understand the hustle. It just kind of defeats the purpose, though, because now you stop people, unless it's specifically they, like, figure out who is using VPNs and block them specifically, as opposed to just stopping it in general. But that's sucky. That's nasty. It's nasty work. Oi! Went for the heat try move. Shout out to heat try. This is not untrue, Lone Star. He is indeed those two things. And very good at them, admittedly. I go back and forth on him, I really do. And not so much the quality of performer he is one way or another. I think that's nigh undeniable. Oh no, he's holding down at his head. And they're zoning away from him. Because he looked like he ate that pile driver. Woof. Oh no, he's clearing a table now. I really hope it's weird that I tuned into it. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Craig. Not gonna lie. I was like, oh, Craig hasn't popped up. You know what? Probably knows MJF's on the show tonight. MJF is definitely an acquired taste. I'd liken him to alcohol. Because in my opinion, no matter how good the alcohol is, it's still fucking alcohol, and it kind of sucks to drink. I think so. That's what I'm concerned about, Hex. But they just did a table spot. I'm almost certain they would have not done that if he was concerned about head issues. DF is more... That was... He went full Shawn Michaels there. That's for true. He caught himself with his leg there. Good on him. I was just thinking, like, oh, that probably sucked for his hip, but he really saved his ass there. We're getting an AEW chant. Yes, I love hearing this. I love hearing this so much. Especially in Washington, D.C., the home of the very first Dynamite. All right, I think they're communicating how they're going to go from here. Yeah, that's what I'm really concerned about, Craig. Is like, I hope this is not Cole being allowed to work through being hurt, because if he got rocked off of that heat seeker, I feel like they needed to take it home right then and there and not do any more spots. Yeah, that sucked face. Yeah. That's not a bad way to end this match, honestly. By count out, it would be indecisive as all hell, still technically have MJF win, would protect Cole in a loss in a way, both physically and booking-wise. Not exactly advocating for it, unless Cole is legitimately hurt here. Because now we got Doc Samson checking on him. No, he's getting up to his feet. The way the camera panned over to Doc Samson. Max looks horrified. The blood that fell out of his mouth, like, kind of frames his lips, and it's odd looking. Wow, I've just realized, yeah, this match has been long. Oh my god, I didn't even realize it. Partially because of all the tech stuff. But even then, I didn't realize that we spent almost a half hour on this match. I mean, the first 5 minutes or so went to entrances. So, has the juicy lips. That's great, but I love that you finally got that spot off. What sucks is because I know Cole, the more I think about it, the more it feels like Cole would straight up try to work through, like, an injury. At this point in time, he just came back, and it's just such an important spot for him. Based on what I've seen, I believe it. I agree. I agree. Haha.
That's pretty smart, guys. Yeah, I don't know. I definitely think it was smart, but I don't think that MJF is 100%, but it helped him right there. It sure did. Cole marching across the ring. MJF just toe kick to the midsection. And now the stop.
Oh no. Very calculated. He's bitching him out for not counting him out. Ooh, that was kind of meek in trying to roll him up there. Oh. Come on, Bryce. You could have bumped better than that. Whip off the rope or something. Yes. Wardlow will square up with Hat once again. That is what I tuned in for. The most classic feud in AEW history. Wardlow versus Jake Hager. Just got one thing to say. Why does he keep looking at me like that? No, why does he keep looking at me like that? No, you're looking at me. Side note. The GF is contemplating the fact... Huh? Oh, okay. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. That's awesome. I just realized what happened. It was great. And of course, and you know what? Adam Cole would. He has no qualms about it. Oh, okay. I get what you're saying. Now, I was like, I've never heard that term. I'm sorry. I was like, what's that? Just hit him with the title and then the boom because Bryce didn't get up as quick as MJF thought. That was great. Why'd you cover him like that? Kicked out of the boom. It's a bit protected and all that, but you. Ahead 2.5. It's more like 2.9. Who's that one dude who's hunched over in the front row just like, hey. His facial expression is so, like, devious looking. And I'm sure it's just because he's got a pronounced brow, so the lighting casts the shadow over it, you know, and it gives that menacing look. Like, that happens for some people. Like, it's happened for me a few times, and yeah, we've all seen the pictures and stuff, but it's just funny looking. And he lurched down. I'm going to not stop noticing him now. Great. Bryce lost the eye for the eye. Nice. This a guy.
The man did get cracked in the head with the AEW World title. Then he got boom knee driven into the back of his head. I could see why MJF's not 100% here.
Yeah, but I think it's a little bit of both. I'm going to give him credit for not only that, he fell backwards on the attempt at the Panama Sunrise. He falls forward on the attempt of the knee. I think he's dazed, but he knows what he's doing. See, he knows what he's doing.
Bryce, you saw that. You saw that. Your head was on his leg. not on his leg, but your face was looking at where his leg went back like that.
He didn't see it, so the match continues. It's not a disqualification. The old thing goes, man. You don't see it, you can't call it. The ring, he's got the ring. Dynamite time.
That's a classic MJFism. We've seen him do that several times now that I think about it.
Champion MJF.
He's used the ring. He's used a fire extinguisher. He's used the belt to win his matches. He's going for the ring one more time. The four-time.
That face.
No doubt Adam Cole is about to get drilled.
There you go.
Bryce knows your shit. Bryce knows your shit. It's not the first time he's caught you in the act, buddy. You should know better. No way. No way.
No way he's kicking out.
What? Time limit draw.
30-minute time limit. Oh, mama. A 30-minute time limit draw.
That was fantastic. That was fantastic. We got ourselves a ballet, folks. Oh, yeah, absolutely. That's, of course. Who's going to be... I mean, I'm happy with it in my smart ways. But from the perspective of, we wanted to see that guy lose. Fucking hell, you know? That's... Oh, I so get it. Really smart booking. Great heat. Because, like, you completely forget about it. And it doesn't happen too much in AEW. I completely forgot about the time limit. Wow, that was so good. Just leave him. He's gonna, like, right? He's got to. Yup, he's leaving. He doesn't have to stay and wrestle. Of course he's gonna not take it. He was already goaded into this match to begin with. 5 more minutes would have been banging. But I think this is a great ending to move forward with. It wasn't even a title match either. It was an eliminator. So it's not like yeah. My story writing booking brain is like, great job. But the fact that I wanted to see Adam Cole like pin MJF, I was like, I'm like, the world champion's about to get pinned. And normally that's a very bad thing in wrestling. But like when done under the right circumstances, it's a great storytelling device. And I thought that would have been a great storytelling device. But AEW pulled an AEW classic move of old that they did in 1920 and 21, where they would zig when you think they're going to zag. I cite the forming of the Pinnacle, unfortunately, another MJF moment, as a classic instance where it's like, the result we think we're going to get would be good, but the result we actually got was even better than expected. Personally, not a fan of that. That is completely fair, Craig. I totally get that. Now, like, this is the thing, is like, if you're in the mindset of like, you wanted to see a definitive winner, or like, I guess I can see the perspective of like some might find it to be a cop-out, but like it protects everybody. It was a draw that had everybody looking better than they came back than coming in. Because we got to see Adam Cole can still go at that level. We just saw Adam Cole in a 30-minute match. And then of course we got MJF on his MJF run that he's going right now. And like it's one of those, like, you don't want Adam Cole to lose right away. You don't want MJF to win right away. don't want either one to lose, but you need the story to move forward. And that's where the time limit draw thing is a great. Adam doesn't win here. Mini doesn't get a shot. Where does he go from here? MJF winning. You see, I don't think that's exactly true, Craig. But also we have to understand that the world title, we don't need to have a contender determined right now. And we're like one battle royale away from having one determined. In fact, if Blood and Guts is around the corner, then we might do the thing that we did last year. The Royal Rampage, they called it. I think it was. Which is effectively just a 2-ring rumble. And that determined Brody Lee getting a title shot at Mox. So I think that they could use that as a way of determining the next challenger. As for Adam Cole, that's exactly it. Where does he go from here? That's the story they tell. What do I do now? Someone probably picks a fight with him, and it'll be a feud that, at least by intention, will be designed to elevate that individual in defeat while holding over / moving Adam Cole forward until he can work his way towards another shot. This takes me back to what they did with Hangman in 2020 and 2021, where he became ranked 1. And then Brian Cage beat him, so he dropped out of the rankings before he could get a title shot. And then he went to in the 5-on-5 against the Elite, or the 3-on-3 against the Elite. I forget what it was, and to get a shot, and he lost. So it reminds me of that. Julian had no finish. Yes, but they did get 5 minutes and did ultimately have a finish. So that's. So I don't really, like, I didn't really think about it from that perspective, Craig. And, like, I can see that likeness. Like, I'm not trying to discount your perspective, but I think this really was a good storytelling. Fall and rise. That's exactly it. This is tried into AEW booking. That's exactly it. Like, the booking they're doing right now is booking they've done in the past that has worked, and in a way is being organically redone. Baseball. Yeah, I mean, time will tell if this is not the best decision, but I think this is a beat in the story to set up Adam Cole to challenge. So I think Adam Cole's going to be the one to take the title off of MJF, but they are not going to do that until I think that the best way to do that is at the end of the year when we're on the verge of MJF taking the title and running. So I don't. Okay, so Saturday night is a skip for me. Oh. Okay. First day of the appearance. Look at all like classic Sam. The crowd, like, it's not really reacting like this. Like, they don't want to boo him for all the good things happening with him, but I think a lot of them are still not really into him. Like, on a personal level, and I get that. I kind of relate to that. But I get that, Craig, because I know you've made it clear that you're not about punk drama and stuff like that. Well, I'm not certain that's going to be the case, Craig. I think that might be a red herring bait. I think what Punk's going to do is he's going to not acknowledge it at all for a bit. It will eventually come up. I'm certain it will eventually come up, but I don't think it's going to be right away. I think it won't be until after Forbidden Door, which I think we might get a Kenta Punk match at.
You know, Renee, it's been a hell of a ride these past couple months. I've experienced some of the highest of highs with the announcement you just said, with the announcement of my wife, Ty Mello, being pregnant, which
Yes, like, I will never take that away from people. Congrats to them on being parents and stuff.
We're having a girl.
Oh! Shout out to y'all. I don't think that's the Blood and Guts this year. The Blood and Guts is most definitely going to be Elite BCC.
By coming this close to becoming world champion and falling.
I could be wrong, but my mind is so locked on that.
Renee, the goal's always been the same. And now it's going to be that much better. I'm going to have my wife by my side, our baby girl in one arm, and the AEW World Championship in the other. But before that
You heard those mics get turned up to hear the crowd?
happens, Renee, I have to make some tough decisions
No,
here.
I
I'm
get
gonna
you.
make some changes here in AEW.
And here comes the Darby. And don't worry, and don't worry about negativity or anything, Craig. Like, I will always encourage, because you keep it constructive. You're not sitting here just spewing hate for no good reason. You keep it constructive in sharing your opinions, your thoughts on these things, and I want people to do that. Speak your mind about the good and the bad, you know? That balance should be welcome. It helps expand perspectives, you know? Some might start to say, oh, maybe this isn't so bad, or maybe this isn't as good as I thought. You know, that's always what's helped me, and what's helped me like see like entertainment better in a way. It's hard to put in words. Just try to not to.
Baby girl, I mean that. But that's not what I'm out here for. I want to talk about double or nothing. I'm not saying I want a championship rematch. I lost that night. I want to start at the bottom, but I want to talk about you for a second. I don't know if you heard the people, Ben. It sounds like they're starting to love you again.
Yeah. I get you. They did kind of just, I'm like, ooh, here's a controversial person. Ooh, and another. Ooh, and another.
But I got a question. Are you going to stand on your own 2 feet, or are you going to live in the shadow of the JAS? I said it before. The biggest difference between me and Sting is we view each other as equals. It's not called the Sting Appreciation Society. Look, Sammy, you don't have to answer my question right now. But I think I know the answer.
I can't believe we're getting this Sammy leaving the JAS angle before we're getting our Garcia leaving the JAS angle. And I mean like the permanent one. Jericho's hair is looking a little bit healthier. I wonder if he's also been doing some hair care stuff. Makes me so mad. Ever since Jesse once upon a time pointed out that I look like him. Specifically like a young 25-year-old Jericho. I'm not too certain that's exactly what we'll set up. These two go way back. Ever since the first Dynamite in Philly, where the first ever world title defense occurred. Thank you, Craig. I appreciate that.
It's just you and me here, man. I've been meaning to ask you a question.
It success for the longest. I tried to deny it, but I do see the similarities. I'm not the biggest fan of this guy. That's why. I think that's why I'm so adamant about it.
Your mentor, the guy who brought you into AEW, the guy who made you a star. And you didn't ask me for help. If you would have asked for Chris Jericho's help, you would be standing here right now as the AEW World Champion.
You know, Chris, that's funny. Because I was thinking, why didn't you call me? Because maybe if you did, you wouldn't have lost to Adam Cole.
Oh. Damn. Put him on blast.
Maybe you are having
Keep
some
messing with it.
delusions of grandeur, Sammy, from your brush in the main event a few weeks ago. So I'm going to give you another chance, and I'm going to tell you to apologize to me right now.
I'm not apologizing for shit.
Exclamation point.
Maybe you need to remember the dynamic in the Jericho Appreciation Society, huh? Maybe you need to remember the hierarchy. Maybe we need to reunite the sex gods and have a tag team match next week so you remember who your boss really is.
A match? A match? You call yourself a wizard, right? But I'll tell you right now.
Greg might have called it.
in this ring, the magic is gone.
Damn. Damn.
You sure you want this? Huh? You morose mutant. You sure you want to challenge Chris Jericho? Huh? All by yourself? Maybe Sammy and I should beat the living hell out of you right here, right now, 2-on-1.
I'm not really alone.
And there it is. The sting of Sting's music, if you will.
Oh my God! Look at Jericho turn! Look at the snow! It's Sting! I love it!
Yeah, I was going to say, Shivani loves doing that. Like, he loves doing that. Craig scores 1 point. Because it's Craig's correct dance, Alex, right? That's great. This was Twitch. You could have hit the Grizzlies emote. Jericho's in heels. Oh my God, he's in heels. That's wild. Right? Can appreciate that look.
But neither will Jericho. Sting has had so many big
All right. Those are fantastic shoes. I just can't.
Remember, Sting and Darby, they have that 8-person tag team match coming up. Hold on, Jericho just hit the Sammy.
Ooh, just two men slanging their things.
Sammy Guevara left with a very tough decision.
Don't you apologize, one bit, Craig. That's great. Yes, put a bet in the face of a man who made it famous. The man called himself. Wow. What a die. Speaking of, banging match on the way.
Who do you guys think came first, the chicken or
Ooh, if this can. Angry. I'm so angry. How did? Do I need to fucking like go to India or some shit on my VPN? It's gonna be interesting, right? I'm gonna use this moment to take a break. Actually, it's probably for the best. Also, gotta update this BRB screen, included the new streams. Oof. Yes, I shall burb, my friends. I'm gonna throw on some music as well for you. Try and yeah, there we go. And we back here, y'all. That music is music by Enix. They do remixes, 80s, 90s themes remixes of wrestling themes and other music. If you're interested in checking them out, the link to their channels in the description below. Oh, look who it be. Hey, Sonata.
IWGP の権威、チャンピオンの強さを6月25日に証明してみせます。フォビドゥンドアでは IWGP 世界ヘビー級王座オープンチャレンジを行います。誰がこのオープンチャレンジに挑戦してくれるのか楽しみにしてます。AEW からのアンサーも待ってます。
The championship looks like it belongs in
See you next time.
In like a wrestling sentai. IWGP champion, not just 5 guys top, man. And just 5 guys top, man. Love it. So not looking like a Robertson. Damn. Probably would have seen that on the commercial. Oh my god. Surfer Sting Brian Cage. I'm so salty right now. Why are you like this fight? Spice makes this way. What? The one little pyro. That is actually perfect.
What an amazing run, Excalibur, that this international champion Orange Cassidy is on.
24 straight singles victories. Orange Cassidy, the AEW international champion, but becoming increasingly desperate in defending that title tag.
Y'all could drop a thumbs up on this video. It would be very much appreciated. Please and thank you. Also forgot to do that when I came back from the break. He couldn't get the backpack open. I think he just had to break it to get it open for the spot. He really is. Dustin is in fantastic shape for somebody in his mid-50s. I agree, Devin. It's so fucking perfect.
Against that man, Swerve Strickland. Look at Brian Cage all painted up. Look at this.
Brian Cage, he's crossed.
Oof. Oh, yeah. He's even got the long boys. No. They did that again. And this time it wasn't even on Fight. It was on. What was that?
Like Darby said earlier, he said, we are equals.
And DraftKings is an official partner of AEW, and tonight anyone can play free for $25,000 in DraftKings AEW Forbidden Door.
Aww.
Use code Dynamite when you sign up and play free tonight.
Got dragged down. Yes. That's why I was like, no. Because it's just like, what are we doing here? Also, and there we are. Picture in picture. I do not appreciate it. Sting softly bumping to the floor. All right, just do it. All right. Right? He's definitely, I think he's doing that. He's doing his best Surfer Sting impression. You can definitely tell it's like a psychological warfare kind of thing. That no was bizarre. I don't understand why that happened. That happened a few months back. I remember it. I remember we were all like, what?
Now what? You say it when things get out of hand. At Prudential, we think you should say it when you hand down something valuable, too. Like when you realize a recipe is just one gift.
Nice.
Ask
With the flex.
Here's what. You get life insurance from Prudential and help protect your family like you protect a family recipe. Who's your rock? Ask your employer about Prudential benefits or speak to an advisor today.
Bipolar 1.
That's an interesting take.
We got help.
I see it. I see what you're saying, Craig.
daily prescription
I feel like
is
if
proven to treat manic or mixed episodes of bipolar 1 in adults to help you push back.
Lex Luthor met Batista.
Risk of death or stroke.
No.
Lybalvi if you are taking opioids.
Dare I say Lesnar?
Opioid withdrawal. The samidorphan in Lybalvi can cause severe opioid withdrawal.
Nah. I don't know about that.
Risk of life-threatening overdose. Get emergency help if you have trouble breathing, become very drowsy with slow or
True,
shallow
yeah.
breathing.
Lex Luthor, that's a great shout. I never thought about that.
Fever, stiff muscles, confusion, rash, swollen glands.
Because, yeah,
With your liver, kidneys,
similar issues, I think.
Serious side effects may include high cholesterol, weight gain, potentially fatal high blood sugar, uncontrolled body movements.
Exactly it, Greg. That's why it's like, you know, that's a real apt comparison.
To push back against bipolar 1. Ask your doctor if Lybalvi is right for you.
Do apologize about the commercials. Hope it doesn't get me any like copyright strikes or anything. That's actually happened before. I should be better at like trying to silence that, but oh well. I'm so tempted to try and fire up the Nord again, but I don't want to have more issues. Oh yeah, exactly. Both are underrated for several reasons, both similar and different.
Welcome back to AEW Dynamite live on TBS. I'm Excalibur, joined by Toni, Schiavone, and Taz. We are watching this 8-person tag team.
Yeah, I've always wanted more from Brian Cage.
In control of Darby Allin.
Oh,
Keith Lee and Orange Cassidy.
that arm looked like it stretched the wrong way for a second. That was too extended.
Quite a tight tag team as well. It's been a wonderful night of AEW Dynamite. I think we all going to be in agreement of that. We still got a lot of great things to come.
That forbidden door right around the corner. We know that Sonata has put the AEW locker room on notice. He will defend.
It's not the Road Warrior face paint, it's the Surfer Sting face paint. Oh, the alley-oop powerbomb is so wild. What's happening? How goes it, Hurricanes Virgin? It's nice to see you, fam. Haven't seen you in a bit. Oh, look who's watching. What? Is he watching? What? Why is he watching? Thought he was coming after that pure title. Scribbling on his tights. Cage, you monster. Don't you just love it? He's on the other side. He's got the Wolverine slashes, too. You know, for the whole Wolverine gimmick. The cousin of Chuck Taylor. That's great. That's on some Crimson is the younger brother of Amazing Red stuff. I love that. I loved that shtick. Oh? I am a singer splash. I get it. It's gonna come. He actually got one off earlier, but I think we'll get one more. To re-roll. Yeah, we're about to get it, but it's a good thing they Swerve kicked out. They weren't making it to him in time. Nice. Oh, into the stunner. Clean. Yes. Here comes Keith Lee and Brian Cage. Oh, I want this. They're all running at him. He was about to let off that roar. They're like, no, we can't let him get that power up. It's interrupting a taunt right there. Oh, no. Still, he's good. He recovered. Oh! Swerve went for it. He tried to catch him by surprise. That never worked out. That takes me back to the tag match. It was Keith Lee and Dustin Rhodes against Wardlow and Swerve. Oh, they're trying to get off that power bomb. I think they're trying to get off a power bomb stomp combo. It's going to be a quad finisher. The way Keith Lee was just like, you motherfucker, I know what you're about to do. They all... Did Keith kick out? That's crazy. I can see him in the ring talking. How far behind was my stream? Ooh, you're about 10, 12 minutes behind? No, I'm sorry, fam. Caught. F5. F10. Although he didn't do the whole Cyclone variant. Oh. Alabama slam. What?
I've seen this throughout the years. Oh, he was trying to stinger splash. He was cut off.
Leona was charging in, but now Sting stumbles and Leona.
Oh, Sting, okay. He didn't even go all the way into the corner. That was concerning. He did take a bump. No worries. Yeah, that's what it looked like. And here comes Sting. Ooh! Yeah, light him up. Here we go. The Sting hot tag. Nice Keith Lee with the timing. No worries. I'm sorry to hear that, fam. Appreciate you, though, still. Thank you. Got him. Nice. Yes. God, I love pro wrestling. Yeah, I thought about that when they were making the entrances. When I first noticed the Wolverine thing, that's what I forgot to say. I was like, wow, it takes me back to how he was the first bump. It's back. Daniel Garcia acknowledging the cam. Darby limping. Dustin Rhodes, I'm here too. There it was.
We have received no further clarification about the relationship between the Guns and Bullet Club Gold.
My boys.
Hey guys, I'm here with the Guns. Gentlemen, last
Ooh.
week we saw you got to help Jay White in his match against Ricky Starks.
Batten down the hatches. The stream killers are here. No, that joke is not a call to karma. Stay away from me, karma.
Light young gentlemen, and that's why we don't talk bad about other people. So we're going to talk about something that actually matters. Us. Renee, as you know, we're the best tag team in AEW. Actually, we're the best brother tag team in AEW as well. And there actually is one brother tag team we've had our eyes on, and some would say they're too extreme.
Oh no.
But Renee, that team has run its course. They're washed. They're over the hill. Enough, okay? So that's why next week in Chicago on Dynamite, the Guns are challenging the Hardys to prove once again that we're the best brother tag team in AEW.
They are. Everyone can get their jokes off, but at this point, it's coming around. They still got some time to grow. I do think they still got some time. They still need some growth, but they have so much more potential than people are willing to give them credit for. Speaking of your boys... Also love the Guns. Yeah. We make their jokes, and we probably will always make the jokes. But shout out to them Guns. Gun Club 2023, let's go! We gotta take that out. Here comes Midlow! Damn! Rough. Come on, hat! There's the hat! There's the hat. There's the Guns are going to Bullet Club. Yes, they're looking like they're going to be with Bullet Club Golds. It's looking like, I feel like they're going to avoid clarifying it for a bit, though. Possibly because it's looking like they want to have the Guns do a different program. I gotta work. We're talking about mid. Jake Hager's theme song is mid. And that's what this was probably done, was to avoid doing that entrance. Probably save some time. It's the hat man. I like this hat. I like this hat. Oh shit, is the world Yo, shout out if that's the main event. Shout out to the... What am I talking about? That's trios match is the main event. There's no way. I love how I always like forget the card that's going on, even though I typed it up like 7 times the day of. Jake Matthew playing an acoustic guitar singing a love song to his hat. Yes. Toni Storm versus Skye Blue. Can we also talk about how great Toni Storm's graphic is with the title? Just so mean, girl. I wouldn't get my hopes up for that, Cam. I think we still wait. I think it's possible it happen on Collision or next week. Which would be close to the show, yes. But I think it's possible. I'll go get my shrimp hat. That's awesome. Hat!
You've lost someone. You have the
Need to
chance
pull
to bring
tonight.
them back.
Yeah, because you see, I think the focus is going to be on this match and the outcome. And then during the retaliation, because I think there will be a retaliation segment. I can't really put it into words better than that. Nice box jump up to the apron. Look, AEW has 4 ladies at Shrimp 4. I have no shame. I don't blame you. I also appreciate the shrimp shout out, even though I don't think YouTube has an issue with that word like Twitch does. But I appreciate the shout out nonetheless, because I will probably be investing in multi-streaming soon, just for the sake of, you know, like, helping WatchaMania expand more. Because what we have just hit 100 subs and stuff. I feel like we need to step it up a bit. You know, I need to put a little bit more elbow grease in. The Lazarus Project is not a TNT ritual. Scotch. That's amazing. I wonder if it's a TNT original is the American adaptation of it. Because America likes to sneak that in. They'll be like, oh, hey, look at this really good British show. Let's ruin it over here in America and pretend like we made it up ourselves. It's just... Tony, Jamie, Ty, and Chris. I'm with you on 3 out of 4 of those. Absolutely. We stand. Honestly, there's a lot of people on this roster I stand all across the board.
For the ones
Hook.
finding new ways to ensure the job always gets done. For the ones wearing many hats. For the ones who are
Swoon.
even from far away.
But yeah, it's looking. I'm thinking there will be a retaliation segment on Collision. What will be very funny though is if that will kind of shatter those whole brand split conversation if the Elite appear on the first Collision, which is the show that Punk's returning at. Even though it aired here. It's literally the same show. Oh, that's actually gross, Craig. Thank you for making me alert to yet another shitty Americanism. That was allowed even. I don't think there's a law that America would have to abide by that says they can't do that. Go figure, right? Land free, home of the this isn't actually ours, but we're gonna pretend it is.
Or we can just get Max. That way we know whatever we watch, it's gonna be great.
Yeah, Jay is Zach.
Stream iconic series, movies, originals, and family favorites. Max. Plans start at $9.99 a month.
And we back. We got an ankle lock going on. I wasn't even going to bother trying to keep it up with the picture-in-picture too much. I'm just going to invest in the experience we're getting as is. I just realized that Wardlow wears the version of the singlet that doesn't, like it's just trunks and straps kind of thing. Like, it doesn't even have, like, the shorts look to it. You know what? Yeah, I haven't seen that singlet, like, regularly since, like, the 80s. Or getting sidetracked. That bugged me when I saw it. No worries. That we're on commercials. That's why I'm saying, like, I'm not even bothering. Like, the commercials are going to demand too much attention to try and be like, oh, we're going to pretend like it's not here. Nah. Don't even worry. But appreciate that, though. Chop a block as 2.0's on their way down. Hold. Oh, hey, Brock! Look, he's on TV again. Hat chop down Wardlow. Hat. Hager's best move. One. Appropriate. I fucks with the pink hair. The person in the front, I dig their pink hair. He pulled out the Glock. He was pulling it. Come on. I can. It is. I've also thought about titling matches with the numbers like that, but it's much harder to look into the history of how many matches people have had officially in AEW than it is to see how many times AEW has been to a city or something. In case anybody wonders what the triple I's are in the title there next to DC, that's indicating that this is AEW's third Dynamite in Washington D.C. Next week, you're going to see Chicago, Illinois, 7. It's kind of silly in that regard. Oi! Because every other city they've only been to like twice or 3 times, maybe 4 times in the case of Independence, Missouri. Ooh. It is time. Commercials are the worst thing about watching this live. For real, Morgan. That's why I tried to do the gorilla position thing for those who have multiple windows on their PC. You can tune in on the Discord, and I can give you all a commercial-free experience. But for some reason, the layout has changed, or it's no longer available in the UK or something. But where I went to on my VPN was not allowing me easy access to the live Dynamite. There it is. We got the win. It was a foregone conclusion after he hit the powerbomb. That's why I just really went into the statistics. Come on, Hat, please win. Jake Hager lost, but the Hat is still in the fight, damn it. He needs the Hat. That's exactly it. The Hat got knocked off. Like, you see, in the same way that Vader's mask is a power limiter, Hager's hat is a potential unlocker. And without it, he can't achieve his true potential. My poor sweet Hat. I mean, Jake. Oh my god, why are we not done with this? This scares me because that makes me feel like Christian's actually going to take this title next time. Give him audio!
Christian Cage and Luchasaurus on the screen, but we're having some audio issues here on Fortune Live TV. That's good. Oh, yeah.
Now, a couple weeks ago on Dynamite, you wrote an open challenge to Luchasaurus. And I'm here to tell you, we accept your challenge. This Saturday, the debut of Collision in Chicago, Illinois.
Oh.
My question for you, though, Wardlow, is this. What's going to happen when your new daddy isn't there to save you?
Yeah. Damn it. Oh. Where's Brock this time? Oh my god, this is like a Hulk Hogan themed stair course. Arn is rough. They mugged Arn. Oh man. He used all his ammo on 2.0. Hey, Tanahashi!
MJF お前がチャンピオンのうちはそのベルトは輝かない。去年のフォービデンドアでモークスリーと戦って王座獲得まであと少しだった。今年のフォービデンドアで MJF 俺と1対1で戦え。
Hey, Max, great match. Speaking of matches, it's actually been made official. It's going to be you versus Tanahashi at Forbidden Door.
The look is...
Come again?
Tanahashi.
Yeah, no, sweetheart. I heard you. Yeah, I'm gonna say no to that one. Actually, yeah.
He is not a fan of New Japan.
Shot to some rando from a rinky-dink indie fed in Japan. And as far as Tony Khan booking me for a matchup, wouldn't be the first time I no-showed somebody booked me for. So yeah.
Oh.
Sorry, no can do, bud.
Oh my god. That's a that takes me back. That was pre WWE Moxley right there. Also, that was an angle. That was an angle. Also, I think that plays into it as well. I think that's another thing right there is there had to be the crossover title matches like they did last year for Forbidden Door. Pending #1 contender would have had to almost get Adam Cole involved in that again. City Master here on his hand tape in the Shield. Yo, did he really? That's actually cool as fuck. He snuck that in. I never noticed that though. That's so fun. I miss those shields. I'm not trying to say I want to go back to it. I'm just saying that I miss them. It was a great act. Kind of wish it got more mileage, you know? They only had a 1.5 year run before the betrayal happened. I think they could have gotten another. It would have been amazing to see, and I do mean this genuinely, to see Shield Roman Reigns going up against Brock Lesnar, who had just conquered John Cena and created Suplex City, with the Shield coming at him and the Shield feuding with Lesnar. I think would have been an interesting angle in the fall of 2014. And the last did not come to be. And I can understand if people don't find that popular take. In fact, when I shared that back in the day, people did not like that idea either. But yeah. Yep, and a fan brought a sign with it on it. Oh, really? Dope. That's fun. I miss Glacier. Greg. Love you so much. Thank you. Never change. The bit will never die. And the funny thing is, it's not even a bit. The love is genuine, and I appreciate it so much. One day, I will actually see Glacier's work, and I will potentially be able to appreciate him to the same extent that you do. So fun. Pop every time I see it. Oh, you see right there, like this is the thing that could get me muted. I'm gonna do that. Genuinely, I'm pretty sure. Essentially gonna make Cyber Glacier in my face. Yes. Pull it off. Don't move the HUD, bro. Yeah, sorry about the silence, I suppose. We're in podcast form. This can give you a little hint of Gablash. You can tune in. That's going to be on Tuesdays, an hour before NXT. I'm going to try and get out of there before NXT for y'all, but I can't say I won't bleed into the first few minutes of it from time to time. But yes, Gablash is a podcast. Hang out over there. We just chat about whatever the hell. I come with my topics. I try to keep conversation on course. Doesn't work out all the time, but we chatter and have fun nonetheless. Hopefully that time slot works a bit better for people. I did it in the afternoon on Saturdays, the first few editions, and I know that benefited a European crowd, but I am afraid this is going to work out best now with Collision being a thing. Oh, that's epic, Craig. It will, Zeeb. It's going to be a good one.
You know how this works. Like, probably like right about now, someone's going to walk in and challenge me for this. So, here we go.
Hello, mate. Hi, Renee. Well, you mentioned my name at the media scrum a couple of weeks ago, didn't you? Well, I might be the first ever New Japan World Television Champion, but next Sunday is Forbidden Door, isn't it, darling? And I very much think the idea of being double champion is pretty bloody marvelous. What do you reckon?
Hold on, mate. Hey, you don't even work.
No! No, stay up!
But being with the idea of the double champion sounds great to me.
Hit us with the Bianca.
I was the first person to ever beat you for that belt. And I think for my second belt of choice, I want the Ring of Honor Pure title. So speaking of that, where's your boy Shibata at?
Oh, yeah. Shibata's not here tonight, but he will be next week. So how about you two guys fight me and Shibata next week on Dynamite? All right? See you guys then.
Pack it in, Daniel.
Orange Cassidy very flippant about
I'm so... Oh my gosh, if we're getting an Orange Cassidy versus Zack Sabre Jr. match, I'm gonna... Gosh. I heart that, man. He's bloody brilliant, isn't he? I love it when he just looks out to the crowd in the middle of a match. He said just, "Hey, you dickhead." It's so good. She got family. Shout out. Wait, who's that? Okay, that was her mother. It was like she looked like somebody was. Okay, never mind. Much different look. I thought the better UK wrestler will be on Dynamite. Sky Blue is on an elevating run. She's gone, but one of the queens is about to. Yeah. Woohoo! Yeah, they're kayfabing something. She's been away for some time. This is now like the 4th consecutive. In fact, we haven't seen her since her last match, I believe. Agreed, Cam. There's a lot of concern around AEW right now, and I really think that some of it is ill-founded. Some of it is very justified, and I do think that, like, you know, AEW and even Ring of Honor ain't perfect, but like you say, TK is cooking, and they need to, and I think it needs to take, some people need to take a step back and realize, more so than they're probably acknowledging. Oh, lighten up. I think with Ring of Honor really launching, AEW has been able to regain its identity a bit, where Ring of Honor has been able to finally have its own back. Rishi Sucker, you. That's amazing, Craig. What a class. No, you're. Oh, sorry. No, you're good. You're good. It took me a second to see it because I wanted to make my TK's cooking jokes. Although, if there's anything this Dynamite is missing, it's a bloody announcement. I think an announcement right about now would be dead good. We got a new dude too. Oh yeah, they're all rocking. Just really made me notice the pigtails thing that Toni's rocking right now. She's been doing the pigtails look in different ways a few times now. Oh my gosh. Wow. Why is she going to dive on him? Heat Seeker. Yeah, the Forbidden Door is looking wild. Yeah, it's a real... It's an interesting look. Like, that not everybody can rock, but she kills it. This is a new Rampage promotion. The Rage. What do we got? Okay. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? I should be fucking muting this. Oh no, I'm gonna get got. Oh no. The thing is, like, I mean, I get it. I get why they do it. But at the same time, it was... Maybe it's been so long since I've seen one that felt very new to me. But it's like, why are we trying to, like, push Rampage like that? Because at this point, Rampage has found its identity more so than ever. Man, I'm really salty about... Right. I really got to look into that. Maybe I should just subscribe to Fight Plus. Maybe that'll work out better for me. But AEW Plus gives me access to all the previous Dynamite and stuff. Well, the thing is, I think those Rampage ads just always run, but we don't see the commercials ever, so we don't know. But nonetheless, yeah, it does kind of feel like you've slotted it. You've decided what Rampage is. At this point, you should not be trying to be like, oh, you should make sure to tune in. It's not must-see TV by any stretch of the imagination. Even though I go out of my way to watch it every single time, but I'm an AEW super fan, and I promote that in my watch-alongs for those who want to keep up with that as well. You know, so I know where I stand with it. I know that most fans do not have the same perspective as me. As like, oh, it's just the wrestling, so I'm just gonna watch it. You know, no, like some people have I don't want to say higher standards because that makes me sound, but at the same time, some people have those certain standards. And I cannot blame them one bit for that. Rampage has done its damnedest to not be must-see television. When it was first launched, I said that it should have been a Friday night fight night kind of thing. They promoted it as a third hour of Dynamite. If that's the case, then have Dynamite set up big matches on Rampage. Make it be like this match right here. Have this be happening on Rampage. You know, the world title eliminator. Have that happen on Rampage. Those are the must-see things. You know, I understand the concept of spoilers. Fuck that. You know, just straight up make it be must-see. Make spoilers float around. Make people have to avoid spoilers. Or only a handful of times I ever have had to avoid Rampage spoilers because it's never been that big of a deal. Let me move my cursor. I also really like Tony's new viewership. Outcasts in general, they've really found their aesthetic. It works. I just want the story to go somewhere, and it feels like it's kind of like in an Act 2 technically, but Act 2 isn't very different than Act 1, and it's stalling just as much as Act 2 1. Act 2. Exactly, Craig, and that's it. You know. And they're good matches, you know. Rampage is ever rarely crappy matches, and Rampage is going to be taking a Sunday Night Heat method forward, but it should have always been pushed as that. They should have never been trying to be like the third hour of Dynamite if that's not what it was. No, you're great. You're fine, Greg. I appreciate yeah. That's the proper balance right there. That wasn't unnecessarily cruel or anything like that, you know. You set a good example, Greg. I appreciate you. Here we go. Mace? Is that Mace? Why'd you get distracted with Ruby? You have this... Oh, there it is. Code Blue. Nice. I'd watch QT versus Lynch. It would be pretty hilarious, I'm not going to lie. Be great comedy wrestling. But that does sound like a spot straight out of PWG or Joey Janela's Spring Break. Oh, there it is. Storm Zero. We're done. Dead in the water. What? Okay. Great sell. Proper near fall there it was. Oh, no, we're going to a clover leaf. She needs to not set. Oh, we're done here. There's no way she gets out of this. It's that sunken deep center of the ring practically. Yep. Shout out to Skye Blue though. She kicked out of Storm Zero. I think somebody else did that. I think Jamie Hayter did that actually. Oh, here we go. No. Come on now. Baby faces, save us, please. Where's Brooke Baker? Where's Willow Nightingale? Oh, you know what? Strong Women's World Championship. Willow versus Ruby. It's just such a boogie. The remarkable Renee Paquette.
Lots of love for you guys lately. Hell of a match last week. How you guys feeling?
We are hyped because the summer of Jungle Hook is in full swing.
Excuse?
I'm gonna be honest. starting to feel a little naked standing here next to Hook without a championship of my own. Now, I said I was going to win a title this year, and I meant it. So that is why right now, I am officially accepting Sonata's open challenge for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship at Forbidden Door.
Well then.
Hook, do you have a reaction to that?
Well, actually, Hook, I've been meaning to talk to you about this. This all came up so quick. I mean, after I win this thing, it's going back to normal, Jungle Hook, but obviously you're my tag team partner. But more than that, you're my best friend.
Best friend.
The world to me. If you would
What?
have my back and be in my corner at Forbidden Door.
What about Danhausen? Yeah, he really hammed that up, didn't he, Craig? No words, just Hook. They're doing that thing where they find clever ways to stop Hook from talking. Just let him talk. He can be interesting. So gonna betray him and join just five guys? Become just 6 guys? It's time.
At Forbidden Door, Brian, let's see who is the real best in the world. You're good. I know you're good. But I am the litmus test.
I fucks with it as well. No words, just best stable ever. Take all my money. That's great.
I don't lose big matches. We don't stand a chance. AEW and New Japan Pro Wrestling present Forbidden Door.
We cannot wait for Forbidden Door coming up on Sunday, June 25th, live on pay-per-view.
Oh, I don't blame you, Greg. That is a fun statement. It's just the concept, really. That's great. I personally am not very familiar with Sonata and Tai Chi's work, so I can't genuinely comply with that. This is the Forbidden Door theme. The same one? Wow, we set up a lot of matches for this show all of a sudden. So damn charming. The fact that it's hard to explain automatically is just like yes to me. Forbidden Door 2 is so good. I'm so ready to see it.
Saturday, the first ever collision in the first ever main event. You better believe it involves Bullet Club Gold.
And FTR, who is the partner that you're bringing with you to Chicago?
One of the best professional wrestlers to ever step foot in a wrestling ring, CM Punk, he returns. The debut of Collision, 6-man tag with our best friend.
CM Punk, you've been around and you've beaten a lot of people, but you've never beaten Rockard and King Switch, the Bang Bang Gang, and who is our partner?
Samoa Joe!
This homecoming isn't going to be the dream that you've all been envisioning. No. This ends with guns up.
Samoa Joe, Jay White, Juice Robinson. This Saturday, Collision, the debut show. It's clobbering time. Top guys, out.
I was just saying something stripper pants. It was just a great sound. Oh, that's amazing. I love that. Miro in action. Yes, I was just thinking yesterday. I'm like, you know what? Miro should have a match on the first Collision. He was in the advertisement. Okay. There it is. Versus Andrade. Okay. That match is gonna bang. Death Jitsu. Death Jitsu, 0 fucks. And it wasn't even censored on television. That's amazing. Truly 0 fucks. We'd be getting that whole ass entrance right now. Not the most fond. Alright, that first collision show looking pretty loaded. DJ? Who dat? DJ Hyde, CCW's own. Oh. Not sure how much that those two go hand in hand, though. I think the Death Jitsu thing is just like it's just that. Like I don't think there's anything deeper to it. I think that's Mox labeling his wrestling style. It's possible, Greg. I've done that from time to time. Actually, I do that quite often. More so than I'd like to admit. All good, bud. I'm really interested to see how this match plays out. Banging match will be banging, but who's going to win? How's it going to happen? It's not going to be the second installment of BCC versus Elite. Would not be surprised. The third is... I'm wondering if they're going to do Blood and Guts as the return show for Forbidden Door like they did last year. I hope not, because that would be... I think that took away from Forbidden Door. Last year's Forbidden Door ended with a go-home angle for Blood and Guts. 3 words. BCC on top! Grimace? Well, I didn't see. I tuned out these full commercials. If VCC wins a second time as well, that would be interesting.
Dynamite, the Blackpool Combat Club in the ring. The American Dragon, Bryan Danielson, joining us here at the desk.
Oh, that's hilarious, Greg. Where you're here and to rest, don't you cry no more. Look at these cowboy hats on the Bucks. Cause they're the Hung Bucks. That's right. Yep. That's what we're doing right here. He's got the bandana. So to do that. That is a great upper third. Formerly known as... They all saddle up. I didn't fully catch it, but I got the gist of it, and we're squaring up. These lads are scrapping right away. Okay, let me unmute now. I just did that because I didn't want the song get me got, you know? Sexually suggestive and anatomically misleading team name. Anatomically misleading is what gets me. Are we implying that they are in fact not hung? Yeah, Craig got it right there for us. That was awesome.
Hangman Adam Page headed out to the apron. Nick Jackson, he has something in mind as well. Nick Jackson, Escalade.
Yes. The AEW production crew is so fun. They really are. The micro machines down there. The micro machines. Yes. So good. They're just something else.
See, we're built to withstand this kind of punishment. No doubt. Yeah, that's a great point, Davison. I completely agree. You guys are the training and the resiliency that you all show.
It's just wild that this feud is happening. Also, great for Matt Jackson. This gear really helps helps that sleeve and brace blend into his attire more. I almost forgot that he's still working like hurt. You know what? At least that's what he's selling. Maybe he is cleared and it hasn't gotten out to anybody. Nice cross of body. I'll never get over the fact that Claudio is literally a world champion in this feud, in this multi-person feud, in this stable wars, if you will. Oh, that's so good. Oh. Pop up, yes. Nice, very smooth. These lads are going in. Appreciate them all.
Here's a fun fact for you. The BCC, it's been over a year since the BCC has lost a match where John Moxley's been a part of. How about that? How about that for a stat? Just shows you what type of...
Wait, they've lost a match? Anarchy in the Arena. Anarchy Arena 2022, that's right. I was like, what match has he lost as a part of the Blackpool Combat Club? That's it. Smart by Matt. Nice German hips low to the ground. Woof with the lariat. Pile driver. Pile driver. Look at the leg. 1, 2. This is wild. Dag nav the stupid picture in picture.
It's my time. Saturday, it's history in the making. CM Punk returns teaming with FTR to collide with Bullet Club Gold and Samoa Joe. Be there for the first ever AEW Collision, live Saturday at 8 on TNT. Everyone thinks they know.
I really got to keep up my streak. Seeing all AEW televised programming live. As it broadcasted.
Series premiere Thursday, July 6th at midnight on Adult Swim. Next day on Max.
Oi! What a corner bump. I should do the thing. I should do that. I still don't know if I've seen the thumbnail worthy shot yet, you know? I feel like it's got to be in this match, right? It's got to be in this match. Can't think of another. What was another wicked visual we got tonight, y'all? The entrance graphic? What do you mean? I don't know. I feel like the spray painting. That was good. ZSJ backstage, perhaps. But I'm not just thinking about what I like most, more so what would get what gets most attention. ZSJ is a good shout though. That entrance graphic. I see what you're saying. Maybe we can get a shot of them standing on the stage. That might be good. We've still got about 11 minutes in the broadcast. There could be some post-match angle thing that happens. Nice chop. Nick fighting out. Nick has been in peril for this whole break now. Right into the tree of woe. Mox up on top of flexing like that. That's great. Spray. These are good candidates. We got spray painting them. The Hung Bucks entrance, CSJ. Good candidates. I'm partial to ZSJ for sure. Let's see.
The Elite, the Blackpool Combat Club, the rivalry continues tonight live on Dynamite. Moxley misses with the elbow drop. Nick Jackson sweeps out Wheeler Yuta, ducks under.
Danielson hasn't said much on commentary that I've noticed. that was a funny one. Yep, when he had that staph infection, I believe it was a staph infection, wasn't it? I think it was. Oh my gosh, he is on fire. Then another tope. Didn't quite land on his feet that time. Fine, he's still up. Yeah, it was staph, I thought so. I remember it was like he almost died from it even. Nice. Diving clothesline. Barely could get up, but he kicked out.
I respect what you're saying, but still, I mean, he was dead to rights. He might be now, too. The powerbomb in the corner, the Young Bucks with the double enzuigiris. They have singled out Wheeler Yuta, but not so fast. This young man could go. A swing and a miss by Yuta.
Nice. Let's go. One of my favorite spots in wrestling right now. Northern Lights train.
It's extremely hard to do, especially this late in the match, especially the two men. It's very impressive. But you know what? This is my issue with the Elite. He could have gotten several pins out of those Northern Light suplexes and didn't. Wow. Fair point. I think Matt Jackson, he's just trying to wear down Yuta. Set him up for this.
I dig that. That's why Danielson's the GOAT. Mox KO. Super kick. Oh, we need to get it closed. I thought we were going to get a European, but a nice rolling elbow. Big boot. And then a super kick for you as well. Rebound. Into the German suplex. Nice bridge. He has won matches with that German. Lower card matches, but matches nonetheless. That bridge was, yeah, it's so crisp. So clean.
That's why we are all at our best. That's why Mox is at his best. That's why Claudio's at his best. That's why Wheeler's at his best. That's why I'm at my best.
You better be at your best at Forbidden Door, I tell you that.
You're not
Hold
just
up.
saying it, Danson. You
I'll
got
just
to do
read
it.
this out.
There's no doubt about it.
Camera this is.
We make
Oh well.
everybody better. Yeah. Anybody who wants to be in the BCC and wants to be better will be better.
Interesting for him to put that out there, because I think Takeshita may join sooner rather than later. Appreciate how Claudio is guarding. I also appreciate how Mox went right into those hammer and anvil elbows. And the crowd is booing. Oh, right into that rear naked choke. Save this man. There's Nick. Nick, what are you doing, Nick? Why aren't you going into the match to do the thing? Oh, no, we got to break this up big time. Okay. He could have done it a little sooner. They were on some Hardy shit right there. Hold on, Matt. Let me climb the rope and jump on instead of just punching them. Choke slam from Claudio. Interesting. Vaulting splash. I was going to say press. It was a splash. That is super kick party. Super kick party. Pop up. Power bomb. Running around. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Got him. Damn. The Elite did it. And you know what? Makes sense. Ooh. Pensive Brian is pensive. What a finishing sequence. They drove. But Yuta was protected as hell in getting pinned this time. It wasn't no roll-up pin or nothing. He took a super finisher he took a finisher right after a super finisher. After that combination that he already took. That was great. Oh, here we go. We're not done here. Claudio and Mox lighten them up. I figured we had 4 minutes left. Well, 3, I suppose. Shenanigans. They put him out to pin. Yeah, exactly. It's no. Oh my God, yo! No, this is the main event just ended. Yo, Lois Rules. What is that shirt? Eddie Kingston's here for his pound of flesh. Is Mox gonna get in the way? I found my thumbnail, y'all. Oh, got him. Look at them. I know it's almost over. Yo, Jesse, shout out to you. Appreciate you, fam. Hello. Hope you're doing well. Hope your evening at work has been kind to you. Assuming you're on shift this year. Oh, this is... Yes, this is complicated. I love this shit. Wait, what's Takeshi doing here? What are we doing here? Oh! Just... Oh, yeah, and he just drops... Yeah, okay, I was going to say, the camera cut away, but he just dropped Nick as well. Damn, this has been one hell of an ending segment. Right, Jesse? One of those times is the 2WC. It's... Yeah, between Gablash, the My GM mode, the 3 AEW Watchalongs, the 2WC. Yo, Kenny Omega Easy here! Well, there is your blood and guts setup, right? I don't think it was Ibushi tonight. Messaged you some updates about that. Sweet. Oh, yeah, this show has been banging, dude. Very interesting opener. And say next week or Collision, please, right? I'm thinking next week might be it. They want to save that for Chicago Dynamite. Ooh. And there he is. Next time I listen to NXT, level up. Look at him, this fucking guy. Really, Bird? That's, those shoes are wild. Right? Did I just hear music? Oh, never mind. I didn't hear music. I thought I heard a noise or something. Beastly is a word. I don't think they're together anymore. But also this. Music? Oh, okay. It's his music. I'm like, what? That was the music I heard initially. Something tells me Blood and Guts is going to be 6-on-6. They were a match made in right, Jesse? I could be wrong, but yeah. This is wild to see. BCC applauding him. It's... I getcha. Did I miss it? Oh. That was good. Tony Khan definitely called in an extra 2 minutes. He can do that. I've been told. Well, I haven't been told directly. I have heard. But yes, y'all. Thank you so much for hanging out today. This evening, rather, for Dynamite. It was a banging show, for better or worse. As mentioned before, I am live 6 times a week now. Do check me out. AEW was awesome, Dara. First off, do drop a thumbs up on this video if you haven't done so already. If you're just swinging in, and if you're on your way out, please do so. Please and thank you. Do tune in again Friday, 10 p.m. Eastern. It's looking like... Well, actually, no, first off, tune on Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern, over at twitch.tv/WrestleWorld, where I'll be hosting the next installment of the 2WC. It is a CPU simulated tournament representing the members of that community. Later on that night, Rampage. Saturday night, Collision. Sunday night, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. BST. We'll be doing the next week of GM mode, my GM mode, alongside Cam, Craig, and Ben. And of course, next Tuesday, next Tuesday, Gablash. So do check it out, y'all. Thank you so much for hanging out. Be easy. Love yourselves and others. And heck, I haven't watched any wrestling since, so I'd love to hear your thoughts on AEW. Thank you so much, Anthony. I appreciate that very much. I am quite the AEW fan, but I know I understand their criticisms and I share some of them. So, but yes, y'all take care. Be easy and happy wrestling.